Hello, and welcome to this tutorial video on creating student projects within Google Sheets. Google Sheets is constructed very similarly to Microsoft Excel spreadsheets and have many of the same features. These features can allow students to work with data, summarize it, graph it, and make inferences from it as they work through a project. Let's take a look at a couple ways they can do this. I have a data set here that was collected from the Alberta Agriculture and Forestry website. You can use any data set needed within the construct of the project. We're going to be working with this data set for this example. You could use plant growth, temperature, running times, any number of data sets within science, social, math, whatever works for you in your project. So let's take a look at the graphing feature. If I highlight columns A, B, and C and insert a chart based on those columns, it'll give me a graph on that data set, and in this case it's outlining the temperature ranges and changes at Crestmere over the given year. If I wanted to compare all three sites within this data set, I would highlight all data within the sheet, insert the chart, and it gives me a three-lined graph outlining the differences at all three sites across Alberta. But you may want students to make deeper analysis and inferences than that. There's a few other functions that we can use. I'll highlight the functions feature here. And let's say at Fort McMurray, you wanted to find the coldest temperature in this given data set. What we can use is the feature minimum. So if we choose the minimum feature and choose column K, it'll give us the lowest value in that data set. So in this case, the coldest temperature at Fort McMurray on any given day was minus 31 degrees Celsius. If you wanted to find the warmest day, you could use the max feature on the same column, and the warmest day in Fort McMurray was 22.73 degrees Celsius. Another alternative within the functions feature is average. If we wanted to find the average temperature for Fort McMurray on that given data set, we can do the same thing with the same range and find that the average temperature was 4 degrees Celsius within this data set. Using the charts along with the functions on any data set, students can analyze data, draw inferences, and use that to develop deeper understanding as they work through projects and/or challenges. If you have any further questions, please let us know. Thank you and have a great day.